Welcome back to Talk About It in English. If you have been following our channel, you know that we usually take one topic, like your job, your morning, or your travel plans, and we break it down. We give you the vocabulary, the phrases, and the grammar to talk about that specific thing. But today, we are doing something completely different. Today, we are not just studying a topic. We are going to the gym.
That is right. But we're not going to a gym to lift weights or run on a treadmill. We are going to the English-speaking gym. You see, a lot of you watching this right now have a very specific problem. You watch a lot of videos. Maybe you watched that massive video with 74 different topics. You listened to it, you understood it, you felt good about it. But then when you turned off the video and tried to speak to a real person, what happened? You froze. Your mind went blank. Your mouth did not want to move.
It's the most common frustration we hear. Students say, "Sarah, I know the words. I have them in my head. I understand when you speak. But when I try to speak, I sound like a robot, or I stutter, or I just stay silent." Why does that happen? It happens because speaking is not just a mental activity. Speaking is a physical activity. It's muscle memory. Just like playing the piano or kicking a football, you cannot learn to do it just by watching someone else do it. You have to move your muscles.
Exactly. Your tongue, your lips, your jaw, these are muscles. If you do not train them to move in the shapes that English requires, they will feel heavy and slow when you need them. So today is a workout. We are going to spend the next 10 minutes doing high-intensity interval training for your mouth. We are going to focus on the 3 most important time zones in your life: your habits in the present, your story in the past, and your plans for the future.
By the end of this video, you won't just know more English, you'll feel physically different. Your mouth might even be a little bit tired, and that is a good thing. That means you're building strength. So please, put your phone down or set it against the wall. Don't just listen to this while you scroll through social media. You need to participate. We are going to say sentences, and you are going to shadow us. You are going to repeat them out loud. Not in your head, out loud. Are you ready, Mike?
I am ready. And hey, if you want to make sure you get these workouts every week, make sure you click that subscribe button right now. We are building a community of people who actually speak, not just study. Joining us is the best way to keep your momentum going. Now, before we start the heavy lifting, we need to warm up. You wouldn't sprint without stretching, and you should not speak English with a tight jaw.
That is right. Let's take 30 seconds to loosen up. I want you to relax your shoulders. Drop them down. Now relax your jaw. A lot of us hold tension there when we are stressed about speaking. Open your mouth slightly. Let your tongue relax. In English, we use a lot of air. It's a very breathy language compared to some others. So take a deep breath in and let it out with a sound.
Great. Now we are going to make a sound that helps with the English R and L sounds. I want you to just make a vibrating sound with your lips, like a motorboat. Brrr. Do it with me. Brrr. It feels silly, I know, but it wakes up your lips. If your lips are stiff, your English will sound mumbled. One more time. Brrr. Okay, Sarah, I think we're warm. What's our first set?
Set number 1 is the present. This is about your identity, your habits, and your daily life. This corresponds to the questions people ask you when they first meet you. What do you do? Where do you live? How is your week going? The grammar here is the present simple, but we're not focusing on grammar rules. We're focusing on rhythm and chunks.
Right. We want to stop you from sounding like a robot. A robot says, "I wake up at 7. That is correct grammar, but it is terrible speaking. A native speaker links the words together. We do not say, "I wake up." We say, "I get up," and we connect it. I get up at. It sounds like one long word. I get up at.
Let's try that. We're going to do 5 reps of this morning routine sentence. I want you to listen to how Mike says it and then repeat it exactly at his speed. Do not slow down. Try to match his speed. The sentence is, I usually get up around 7.
Listen to the music of it. I usually get up around 7. Now you.
Again, louder.
I usually get up around 7.
One more time. Focus on the connection between get and up. Get up. Get up.
I usually get up around 7.
Good. Now let's add a little complexity. In real life, we don't just state facts. We add feelings. We add adjectives. So instead of saying, I drink coffee, which is boring, let's say, I grab a quick coffee before work. This uses a great verb, grab, which implies you are in a hurry or doing it casually. I grab a quick coffee.
Listen to the rhythm. Da 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 da. I grab a quick coffee. Repeat that.
I grab a quick coffee.
Now let's put it into a full sentence. I grab a quick coffee before work. Notice I didn't say before the work, just before work. Try it.
Again, I grab a quick coffee before work.
Excellent. Now let's talk about your job. This is a huge pain point for people. They say, I am a manager or I am a student. It is too short. It kills the conversation. We want to use action verbs. We want to use words like handle, manage, or work on.
Let's try this structure. I am working on. This shows you are active. It shows you are doing something right now. Let's say you are in a project. Currently, I'm working on a big project.
Listen to the reduction. I am becomes I'm. I'm working on. Link the K to the O. Working on. Currently, I'm working on a big project. Your turn.
Keep the rhythm smooth. Currently, I'm working on a big project.
Okay, let's do one more for the present set. This one is about where you live. Instead of I live in London, which is fine but flat, let's try I'm currently based in London. It sounds so much more professional and temporary, like you are a global citizen. I'm based in.
Repeat that chunk. Based in. You hear the T sound at the end of based. Based in.
I'm currently based in London. Try it with your city.
I'm currently based in New York. I'm currently based in Tokyo. Feel how that slides out of the mouth? That is set number 1 complete. Shake your arms out. Take a breath.
Good job. That was the present. You are establishing who you are. Now we are moving to set number 2. This is often the hardest one for learners, the past. This is the storytelling muscle. When someone asks, how was your weekend? Or what did you do yesterday? You cannot freeze. You need to access your past tense verbs instantly.
The problem here is that students overthink the irregular verbs. They think go, went, gone, okay, I went. By the time you think of the word went, the conversation is over. You need to drill these common irregulars until they are automatic. We are going to practice a sequence about a weekend. This is a very common social situation.
We are going to use a 3-step formula for this drill. Action, reaction, and detail. First, the action. I went to a new restaurant. Simple, but let's look at the pronunciation. I went to. We often drop the first T. We say, I went to. It flows together. I went to a new restaurant.
Try that. Don't explode the T. I went to a new restaurant.
Now, step 2 is the reaction. You need to say how it was. Don't just say, it was good. That is the most boring sentence in English. Let's use a strong adjective. It was incredible, or it was surprisingly good. Let's drill, it was surprisingly good.
Watch the stress. Surprisingly. It was surprisingly good. Your turn.
Now, step 3, the detail. This is where you use the word actually. Native speakers love the word actually to introduce a detail. The food was actually amazing.
Let's put it all together into a story. Listen to the flow. I went to a new restaurant on Saturday. It was surprisingly good. The food was actually amazing.
That is a lot of English. I want you to say that whole paragraph. Don't panic. Just follow the rhythm. I went to a new restaurant on Saturday. It was surprisingly good. The food was actually amazing. Go.
Keep going. Don't stop if you make a mistake. Just keep the rhythm.
Good. Now let's try a different scenario. A bad weekend. Sometimes life is boring or tiring. We need to practice the negative past tense. I didn't do much. This is a crucial phrase. I didn't do much.
Notice how Mike says didn't. He doesn't say did not. He says didn't. And often the T at the end is very soft. I didn't do much. It is almost stopped in the throat. I didn't do much. Try that.
Now let's add a reason with just. I just stayed in. Stayed in means you didn't leave your house. I just stayed in. Note the linking. Stayed in. I just stayed in.
And let's add an emotion. I was totally exhausted. Totally. This is a great adverb for emphasis. I was totally exhausted.
Let's chain it together. Honestly, I didn't do much. I just stayed in. I was totally exhausted.
Listen to that tone. He sounds relieved. He sounds honest. Try to copy his emotion, not just his words. Honestly, I didn't do much. I just stayed in. I was totally exhausted. Your turn.
Excellent. You are building the bridge between your brain and your mouth. You are training your brain to find the past tense forms, went, stayed, was, without a delay. That is the goal. Speed of retrieval.
We have one more drill in the past tense set. This is the pivot. It's when you want to say you planned to do something, but you didn't. We use the structure I wanted to, but, or I was going to, but. This is high-level fluency.
Let's try I was going to. Native speakers often shorten this to I was gonna. I was gonna call you, but I forgot.
This is extremely common. I was gonna. Try saying that. It sounds lazy, but it is natural. I was gonna.
I was gonna go to the gym, but I got lazy. Try that sentence. Be honest with yourself.
I was gonna go to the gym, but I got lazy.
Perfect. You are doing great. We are 2/3 of the way through the workout. We have done the present. We have done the past. Now we look forward. Set number 3 is the future.
This is where we talk about plans, intentions, and scheduling. This is vital for work meetings and for making plans with friends. The biggest mistake students make here is overusing the word will. I will go, I will see, I will do. Native speakers rarely use will for plans. We use going to or the present continuous.
Exactly. If you say, I will meet you at 6, you sound like a formal letter or a robot prophecy. We say, I'm meeting you at 6, or I'm gonna meet you at 6. Let's practice the gonna sound again, but for the future.
The sentence is, I'm gonna try to finish this by Friday. This is a perfect office sentence. I'm gonna try to.
Listen to the reduction train. I'm gonna try to. Try to becomes try to. I'm gonna try to finish this.
It sounds fast, right? But if you break it down, it is easy. I'm gonna try to. Say that. I'm gonna try to.
Now add the rest. I'm gonna try to finish this by Friday. Your turn.
Good. Now let's look at a social plan. Let's say you are inviting someone. Are you doing anything later? This is the present continuous used for the future. Are you doing anything later?
Start with are you. In fast speech, this sounds like are ya. Are ya doing anything later? The G at the end of anything and doing often gets cut or becomes soft. Are you doing anything later?
Try to match that casual flow. You are asking a friend, not the queen. Are you doing anything later?
Now let's practice the soft no. We mentioned this earlier. You need to decline an invitation in the future tense without being rude. You cannot just say, no, I won't. You have to say, I'd love to, but I can't.
I'd love to. This is I would love to, but we contract it. I'd love to. It rhymes with dove or glove. I'd love to.
I'd love to, but I'm actually busy that day. There's that word actually again. It softens the blow. I'm actually busy that day.
Let's put it together. Someone asks, do you want to come to dinner? You say, I'd love to, but I'm actually busy that day. Try it. Be polite. Smile when you say it. It changes the sound of your voice.
I'd love to, but I'm actually busy that day.
One last drill for the future set. This is about uncertainty. Sometimes you don't know your plan. Don't say, maybe I will go. Say, I'm thinking about going. This is a beautiful phrase. I'm thinking about, followed by the ing form.
I'm thinking about taking a trip. I'm thinking about changing jobs. Let's practice I'm thinking about changing jobs.
Notice the linking. Thinking about. The G links to the A. Thinking about. I'm thinking about changing jobs.
Your turn.
Okay, workout complete. You have just done 3 intense sets. Present habits, past stories, and future plans. How does your mouth feel? Does it feel a little loose? Maybe a little tired?
If it feels tired, that is a victory. That means you pushed past your comfort zone. You didn't just let the English wash over you, you grabbed it and used it. But here's the reality check. You cannot go to the gym once a year and expect to get big muscles. It does not work that way.
Consistency is the only magic trick. You need to do this workout more than once. We designed this video specifically to be short enough to fit into your morning. Here is our challenge to you. We call it the 7-day speaking sprint.
For the next 7 days, we want you to listen to this video every single morning. Maybe while you are brushing your teeth, maybe on the bus, maybe while you are making coffee. You don't even need to watch the screen. Just put the audio on, and when we tell you to repeat, speak out loud.
If you're on the bus and you are embarrassed to speak loudly, just mumble it, whisper it. As long as your lips and tongue are moving, you are training. If you do this for 7 days in a row, I promise you, by day 7, these phrases, I'm gonna, it was surprisingly good, I'm working on, will fly out of your mouth without you even thinking.
That is the goal. Fluency isn't about knowing the most words. It's about accessing the words you know instantly, and that comes from repetition.
We also want to know how you are doing. In the comments below, I want you to write one sentence using the pivot structure we learned in the past tense set. Write a sentence that says, I was going to, but tell us something real from your life. I was going to sleep early, but I watched Netflix. I was going to cook, but I ordered pizza.
We read every comment, and correcting them helps us help you. So drop your sentence down there. And if you found this workout helpful, if you felt that burn, please hit the like button. It tells YouTube that people want to actually speak, not just passively listen.
And share this with a friend who is learning English. You can be gym buddies. You can challenge each other.
Hey, did you do your 10-minute workout today? It helps to have a partner.
Thanks for sweating it out with us today. You did great work. Remember, every time you open your mouth to speak, you are getting one step closer to the English speaker you want to be.
Keep talking, keep practicing, and we will see you in the next workout. Bye for now.
See ya.